Alrighty, so we're off. We're out prospecting. We're on our way to go prospecting. This will be my last trip out here, unless it actually turns out to be good. Because the last few times I've come out, I got real close to it, but I wasn't quite sure exactly if I went past it or not because everything's so brushed in and grown in up here. So what I ended up doing was I went back and I looked at the maps real good and I got a pretty good bearing on where I'm at. I was literally about 100 yards probably from the actual mine site. So we're gonna go back up there. I'm taking a hell of a walk up there. I got all my prospecting gear here in the back. There's quite a bit of it. So it's gonna be quite the little walk up there. I'm probably about at 70 pounds or so, give or take. Yeah, about 60, 70 pounds on the back. So it'll be a good little workout today. But we'll get up there, hopefully find a little bit of gold, maybe some nuggets. We're gonna do some hard rock prospecting, and then we're gonna do some placer. So we'll see what we end up finding, if it's even worth the damn. And if it's not, then we won't come back to this spot. And if it is, then we will think about claiming it. We'll do a bigger prospect on it if it's actually worth the value, if there's color here and I actually can see some gold. So we'll find out what happens. So stay tuned for that. We'll see what happens. And if you like this exploring stuff, the prospecting, and just, you know, seeing whatever's out here, smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and you know, enjoying the adventure. Make sure you hit that notification bell so it lets you know for these videos. But join my adventure, join my life. It can be pretty fun sometimes, and sometimes it can be a learning experience. Alright, well, we made it to the main turnoff, or to our main start of our walk. But I'm looking at stuff, and check it out. There's a little more water down there. It's hard to see in the camera, but a little more water than last time. So we'll see how the creek crossings are. Okay, I just saw this. It's pretty cool. Put in from the Forest Service, little insect trap. Yeah, it's kind of heavy. I'd say I've got a load. Alrighty, we are off. I'll give you guys little shots like when I come up to like the creeks or anything that's kind of cool. I'll go ahead and film the cool stuff. Oh, who knows? We might end up seeing a bear today or something. That'd be kind of cool. Saw a bear last time I was out here. I'll just make sure you make a little noise while you're walking through the woods. Alright, so I'm going to get through this brush and stuff. And like I said, as I come up to the creek crossings, I'll play the video. Alright, here's the crossing. Let's see what she looks like. Yeah, she's definitely flowing a little more. Last time I could jump across that rock. This time it's not going to happen. Good thing I got boots. Question is, do they leak? Not only that, woo! Are they deep enough? Woohoo! And no, they are not. So I got water in one shoe already. Fun. Well, the bright side is it'll warm up. We'll get over here. And I don't think they leak. That just came over the edge of the boot. So, this is definitely the last trip I can walk out here for the winter without some waders. Figure. Should have went and found a better spot. It's alright. Next ones I'll be a little more careful on. Alright, so I'm at the other creek crossing. There's a lot more water coming down. I can't cross up there. My only spot's right here. So, I'm going to attempt this, see how bad it is. If it's not that bad, I'm going to cross right here, and I'll pick up with you on the other side. Alright, so we got there. We just jumped across that. That's where we were. Down below was not possible without getting soaked. So I had to come up here to where it was skinnier. So yeah, there's a lot of water coming down here right now. But it should get better from here on because it's less water the further we go up. So, alrighty. Alright, so we found our first little sign that we're getting close. Because apparently this quartz seam is in clay and iron. And that's pretty much what that is. Except, you know, it's just a little stringer. Probably not worth anything. But, we'll see if it gets better the further we go up, because we still got a little ways. I'm probably about halfway. I've been walking for about, I don't know, an hour. Maybe an hour and a half. So far so good. We'll keep trucking along. And hopefully we can find this hard rock mine. I'm hoping it's like kind of a hidden gem, if you will. Because it's really close to my house. So... alrighty, folks. I'll catch up with you when I get up here more. Gotta say, though, it's a pretty cool area up here. Just a whole bunch of things. Only seen a squirrel so far, though. So, I was kind of hoping I'd see a couple more critters than that. Imagine there's probably one or two out in the brush here that I can't see, but that's alright. Just a little tip for you folks out there walking around in the woods by yourself. Make noise, you know, it doesn't have to be much. You don't gotta be like, you know, super loud or whatnot. Just kind of like how I'm talking now. I'm just like sending my voice through the upper part of the road and down, and that lets them know that, hey, you know, somebody's coming. So you don't just come around a blind corner like so and go, oh, a bear, you know, and then he freaks out and tries to attack you. But here, let's get a good shot of this. There's quite a bit of water coming down. Nice crystal clear water, though. I mean, that's clean. You can drink from that water. I don't know if I'd drink from right here, but because the salmon are running right now. Not sure if I can see one over there. It might be a dead one or not. I don't know. Oh, but it is possible because I seen them up in the creek the other day. But this one, luckily, is actually a pretty easy crossing. A little bit of the remnants of the mine, or of the road to it anyway. This thing's pretty cool. Ooh. Sorry, I got a little bit of weight on me. Yeah, pretty sweet though. Good amount of water coming down. Well, up and onward. The next creek crossing's pretty fun. Walking along here, and then I see the first bit of quartz that I've seen so far. It was white bull quartz, but still, it's better than nothing. I haven't seen anything yet other than that one little vein we showed you back, that I showed you back a little ways. Yeah, I don't know. But at least we're seeing something, because I know it's a quartz vein in a clay seam on an iron shear zone. So, a little bit better one here. Again, though, all weathered out. You couldn't tell if it was actually mineralized or not at one time. Probably not very much if it was, but... So, alright, I'll come back to you when we get up a little further. Well, I was just like, oh no, but I got lucky. I gotta go across the little one. That one's ripping. But got this much less water going down it now that I've been coming up through here. Still got a little bit of water in it though. It's hard to just bounce across rocks and stuff when you got 70, 80 pounds on your back. I know, probably 60 or 70, but still, feels like it's getting heavier. Don't forget to smash that like button. It helps a lot. And if you want to see more of this, smash that subscribe button too. Make sure you hit those notification bells. It'll let you know when we got a new one up. Well, we're changing geology a little bit. Yeah, counting into some drones and some more manzanita, or not manzanita, huckleberry brush. At least that's what we always called it. I'm not exactly sure the name of it, that stuff right there. Alright, we made it to the next creek crossing. You can tell there's not near as much water, but there's still quite a bit of water. And I'm starting to see quartz vein. I don't know if you can see that, but that's quartz vein. And then it runs through here. I remember from last time. Ooh, this is really slippery. Especially with weight. Gotta work my way through here, hang on. There we go. Now that right there is a deep hole. Camera really doesn't do it justice. Oh, I wonder what killed this tree. It's dead from top to bottom. Now, if you're wondering what that's from that Forest Service guy. But it was a while ago. It's just cedar, so it looks fresh. But alrighty. Pick up after I get out of this brush and stuff. Alrighty. Well, we are getting closer as, you know, as we get further along. And I just realized I lost my hat. I'm going to have to find it on the way back. Go figure. So it should be right in the middle of the road, not in the river. Anyway. So we'll just keep heading forward and see where we end up. I put my brake spot way up the way, so it's going to be a while before I get to take a break. So anyway, enjoy. Lots of springs on this road, though. Little springs everywhere. You want to work out, strap 60, 70 pounds to your back and go walk miles. There's your workout for you. And you know what? You don't got to pay a membership either. You get to see a lot cooler stuff. Just a little tip. Alright, we're at the other creek crossing. Not nearly as much water up here. Still a little deep right there. But we can go right around all that. Go right through here and kabam. Because this is where I stopped last time. Because I was under a time crunch. So, what I'm going to do, because I know we're pretty close, I'm going to take a break right here. Take a little breather, if you will. Oh, hey. Looks like a little deer track, a little doe. Sweet, sweet. Alrighty. Catch back up with you when I head up. Alright. Upward and onward. See what we can find. Oh yeah. Let's show you guys this. Not sure if it's from an old placer or if it was the old mining camp. But it's pretty cool back in here. Got some cool little dumps. Looks like an old wood stove. One of those wood stove ovens. Not much left of it anymore, but that's what it reminds me of. And we got stuff like this, which, now that reminds me of the ductwork. So that's probably from the hard rock. Now, the hard part is finding out where it is. That's the hard part. Somewhere to dig in there. I bet you they'd find some more pretty cool bottles and stuff. Those old bottle dumps, you can find some cool stuff in them. I might check it on the way back. Depends on what I find up here. And brushy again. I gotta hide the camera for a minute. Got through the brush, and there's a creek running through the middle of this road. And pretty good flow too. A lot of bigger rocks up here. It's looking like better ground the further we go up. But we will find out. This is a pretty good little creek to be running down this road. Oh, hey, check it out. That's pretty sweet. I'll take that. If I don't, it's just going to rot away. It looks like somebody was already going to. And they must have just forgotten it. I didn't even know this was back here. Badass. Badass. Yeah, you can definitely see the remnants. Because there was a placer claim up here that was started early 2000s. A guy came up here and did a placer claim on the mine, so that's probably what this was left over from. Most of it. Huh. They left their boots there and everything. Oh, this is a bitchin' little cabin. Well, you know what? I think I'll stake this claim just because of the cabin. It's a perfect little getaway. Bitchin'. Look at that, it's got a full-on little loft up there and everything. Oh, this is cool. Look at this old stove. Wow. This thing's ancient. This is cool. Huh. This is really cool. This was worth the hike. See, because it's such a hike, no one comes out here, and that's why I'm not saying where it's at either. And if you know where this is at, please don't say it. Because I'm tired of people coming down and just destroying stuff. Go figure, huh? This is pretty cool. This would be I don't know if this is the end of the road. And I think I see a portal on the other side, but I'm not sure. It could just be a stump because, well, that's how they look sometimes. And then you get up close and you realize that it wasn't what you were looking for. But this is looking really close. But that's looking like prime area over there. I see like an old road over there. So I'm going to go check that. Because it's right across from this cabin. Which, this is just cool. You don't see these standing anymore. So it's just like when I see this standing, it's really cool. It's cool to see. So I'm going to take this backpack off and we're going to do a little exploring. Alright, so let's explore a little bit. Actually, let me show you guys this loft. I don't know if it'll hold my weight. We're going to find out. But it looks pretty sturdy. Just from looking at it here. And they did a pretty good job, actually. It's still standing, so, you know. Oh, yeah. Bitchin'. One of the boards, okay. Whatever works, I guess. This third one's kind of weak. Oh, yeah, there's a pan up there. So it looks like somebody was sleeping up here for a while. Yep. It's pretty sweet. Happy to see it still standing. You know? It's pretty cool, man. So now we're going to go down here, check this little side road, because I'm pretty sure that the mine's right up here. Just looking at the best area to cross, and I think I just found it. I usually haven't been filming crossing the big ones because, well, I need both my hands in case I slip and fall, so I hope that answers that question for you. Now I'm going to do a little looking around because, well, you can see how much is done over here. Got a broken bucket here. But my guess is probably both of these have portals. But this is the one I was looking at down here, and it was up on the hill. So let's come down here and find out what we can find here. You know, if that's it or not, but we're gonna run up there and check, because I'm pretty sure that's what I was looking at. And it looked like a big old dark hole up there. But I could be wrong. It's looking like I might be wrong. At least in this spot. Yeah, nothing here. Seeing some spider veins. Nah, I don't think that's a dump pile. So we're definitely past it. We'll try going up that next section. If we can't get up that next section, then we'll go ahead and start sluicing a little bit if we can't find nothing. And then that way we can at least get an idea of what's here. Alrighty, we're finding a lot more. There is a whole bunch of brecciated quartz in here. And it's all broken quartz and mixed in with other shit. Got some iron along this side. And very lightly right here, but it's more towards this end. And, but we're finding something now. We're on the side of the mountain, as you can see. Our bag is, give or take, right about that way across the ridge there. It's all right on the other side of the creek. And we're trying to just find these entrances. I think I might have found one down there, but it was all caved. And I'm not sure if it was an entrance or not. If it was a real small adit. Maybe a test, you know. But I'm seeing big stuff like that. And so there's only one place it can come from. Or actually two places. Either out of the ground from where we're at, which I didn't see any, or up above. So we're probably going to go up above. But I'm going to check down here first and cover all my ground. Because, you know, I don't have the bag on me. So it's actually kind of nice. I can walk around and move around a little freely. But I think I'm standing on one right now. See where that water's coming out at? Friggin' right there. Pretty sure that's one. But it's a real small one if it is. But you can see all this. It's all loose. It's all like a dump pile. So I'm going to walk right over here and then I'm going to head on up. I'm just curious if there's one low. Sometimes they'll put one low and then they'll put a couple up higher. Give good ventilation and whatnot. And then they can stope out the vein usually because, well, usually they're a vertical vein. But they can go multiple ways, so it's hard saying. Add example. That's how steep we are. Pretty steep. Look at those clouds. Ain't that cool? Alrighty, catch you at the bottom. Or actually, I'll do you guys a favor. I'll film a little bit of going down just to show you. We might go for a little slide down here. We gotta watch out for the rocks behind us. Woohoo! Okay, we're gonna go over to here. Yeah, it's not like the desert where you can just roll right down the hill, you know. You gotta go around all these trees and everything. Go down through this brush. Yeah, you know, all the fun stuff. Okay. I'm gonna keep walking the side of this though, because I've been finding all kinds of quartz. Like, check this out. I mean, this is not quite what I've been finding, but this is kind of cool. Just brecciated quartz. But I've been finding all kinds. Some with good mineralization, and then others just clear white bull quartz, nothing in it. So there's hope for this side. I don't know what happened to my camera there, but it turned off on me. So anyway, but then I find stuff like this, and it's got the clay and iron mixed in with it. And that's what apparently is carrying the gold in these parts. Probably right in those black sulfides, I would have to guess. That's my guess. I'm going to take this piece down the bottom with me. But it's nothing that's really got me like too excited, but there's something there. Oh. And it seems to be along the side of the hill, so I'm thinking it's just a main vein that runs across, and then a whole bunch of little stringers each way. That's my guess so far anyway. It's hard to tell. It's just hard to tell. Alrighty, we found one. It's caved. Not sure how bad. I'm not even going to attempt to get into it right now. But yeah, so here's one. Finally. So we found one. And now you might think, oh hey, that might just be a tree. No, it's not a tree because of this dump pile right here. And it explains why I was finding all kinds of quartz down here. So there might be another one down here, or it's down over here. So at least we know where the general area is now. Sweet. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is one. If it's not, I'm kind of surprised. Oh, nope. But there's a big dump pile here, so we'll see what's around the corner here. There we are. We found it. So it's on this side. Go figure. So I walked all that way. It was right here. Here, let me make sure there ain't no fucking bear in there or anything. Yeah, you never quite know. Make sure I'm ready just in case. You never know, always treat it like there's one in there. Because you never know. I hear a waterfall over there. Oh, this looks cool. Alright, let's take a peek. Oh yeah. There it is. Can't see anything back in there. Well, I will be coming back, but I definitely ain't going in it this time. I'm alone, and I don't have a air meter, any of my gear with me, really. But at least we found it. Ugh. It looks like there's one up above, too. Okay. So maybe these are connected. Oh, nope. Okay. These are from breaking away. Pretty soft up above here, which is to be expected in the kind of ground we're in. Yep, here we go. Here's the main trail I was looking for earlier. Looks like we got another one right here. It's another little adit right here. By the looks of it. Looks like it's all caved in though. Either that or it was a trench that they dug in. One of the two. Oh, hey, I see piping over there. We're getting close. We are almost there. Whew. Give me a second. Well, I just got done with a serious climb, but there wasn't, it kept going, so I don't know if it went to a mine or not. I got wore out. I had to stop. I had to turn around and because I'm pretty high up there. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, I'm pretty high up there. Pretty cool though. Whoop. I love that sunshine, right? Gotta say, it's pretty bitchin'. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Glad it's overcast and not blue skies right now. I'd literally be dying. Alright, back down we go. I'm pretty sure I saw another portal down there, so that's where we're heading. Well, I found the old mill site. Not much left of it, but this was definitely the old mill site. And I'm pretty sure that's an old tailings pile up there. It's either tailings or dump pile, one of the two. But then you got this little freaking makeshift sluice riffle type deal. Had the screen in it. You know, I imagine there was a lot more at one time. But yeah, interesting. And what else is interesting, we got pipe coming out of the ground here and stuff. And if you come up here, you notice there's no water flowing. Well, we come up here, and there's a good bit of water coming in. So, alright, we're back. I had to fix my camera. But anyway, we got this huge pile right here. I'll be careful where I'm stepping, though, because it's all disappearing. That's a good amount of water. And it just disappears right here. So that tells me that there's probably a tunnel somewhere near here. Who knows how far underneath it is. Obviously not too far if it's going underneath the ground. But we'll keep looking and see what we can find. I see a dump pile here, but I think that's from that one that I showed you earlier. I will check real quick. Alright, so we did find it. It is up there. I'm going to grab my bag and stuff. It's actually not that far. If I would have went right instead of left, I would have went right to it. But I went left, and there was 2 adits. I'm guessing they were adits, and they were caved. They were plugged up. One looked like a shaft, almost like a breather hole. But I'm not 100% sure on that one. So I guess time will tell, because so far from what I've seen, I'm going to test this creek here. This is, you know, and if this creek shows me some color, then I'm going to claim it. And we'll go from there. Hey, no critters ate my Cheetos, so that's good. If I was staying here longer, I would start a fire in the cabin. But next time, we'll come out here and we'll actually spend a night or two out here. I'm going to continue looking around a little bit and just dink around for the next few minutes. I'll show some video of solution, and then I'm going to head back before it starts getting dark. Alright, let's see if I can get it on camera. See that? That's money! We are claiming it. I'll do my best at getting a shovel load real quick. I think it's the final shovel load. And I've been grabbing a little bit from here and there. I grabbed some out of the dump piles, which is the earlier one when you saw that big old flake of gold. That was out of that dump pile, so. But yeah, here we go. Just like so. She's sitting a little to one side, but she's working good, so I ain't messing with it. And then that little piece of gold went flying down, so it should be down in these riffles now. So we'll get that, and we'll do a cleanup when we get back home, or tomorrow, because it is coming up on New Year's, so we'll see what happens. I might be pretty wore out by the time I get home. But if you like this stuff, like and subscribe, and join the adventure. I shall be claiming this claim shortly, and then we will be going underground. Yeehaw. Well, I can't see anything noticeable in here because it's all in the riffles. So, I'm going to just roll this up real quick, clean this out, and then we're on our way. So, rocking. Alrighty, well, it is 1:35, and we are heading back. Let's see how long it takes us to get back, alright? So, we're back at the car. We made it. We got gold in the box. This was a successful trip. The only downside is I lost my hat. So, I gotta go find that again. But I'll just find it on the next trip. So, because I'm gonna be coming back up here. I'm gonna claim this claim. It's nice. So, right on. Like and subscribe to join the story or join the adventure. And let's see where this goes. Who knows? It might be a little hidden gem. Oh, and in case you were wondering, I left at 1:35, just got back to the car, made it by 2:40, almost 2:45, so that's pretty good. I don't know exactly how far it is, but it's a long ways. So, have a good one. I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, so we got there. We just jumped across that. That's where we were. Down below was not